I'm Carolina.
And I'm Hayden.
And we are here to bring you episode 2 of Cardinal News Network.
Today is the last day of the first quarter. Quarter 2 starts on Monday. It would be a clean slate for everyone.
There's no school on Tuesday for Election Day, so enjoy your day off.
Parent-teacher conferences will be on November 10th and 11th. Conferences will be virtual and must be scheduled with your teachers.
In this episode, we'll check out how the cross-country team did, find out who we think will win the big game, and let's take a look back at Spirit Week from earlier this month.
Let's get to it.
Hey Cardinals, it's me Jimena, and I'm back at it again for your weekly weather segment. The weather's starting to change from nice and warm to cold and windy in Michigan. Nothing new, unfortunately. But for this week, we got the 30s and we got the mid-50s. And we got some good sunshine and a few rain showers possible. Today's going to be rainy and windy, potentially. The weekend is going to be a bit cloudy with some sunshine, but still cold. Wednesday is going to be pretty chilly, in which it will be perfect football weather, in which Josh will be featuring you about. Thursday will also be pretty cloudy and a pretty gloomy day. That's it for weather. Let's go check out sports with Gio.
I just don't freaking get it. 0-5 after 5 weeks. Can't win a freaking football game. Anyways, Cardinals, welcome back to your Detroit Sports segment. This time around, I won't be talking about your Lions. Fortunately, I will be talking about the upcoming game tomorrow. It's going to be Michigan State against Michigan. We've all heard of it. The most anticipated live event in Michigan history. Well, not quite, but in my books, let's just say. Of course, Michigan State heading with an undefeated record, as we already know. Quite an ugly game against Nebraska. 20-15 was the final score, but they got the job done. That's all what was necessary. Of course, they were facing a backup quarterback, which is pretty sad in terms that you couldn't get it done in a better fashion. But they will be heading into this game undefeated. They have all the momentum in the world. But on the other hand, Michigan, of course, they're undefeated as well, heading into a bye. We could see if that affects them on the impact against State. That being tomorrow, of course, as I've already mentioned. But heading into my predictions for this one, I believe we already know who's winning. Come on, like, it's not a surprise to you. We all know State's gonna win easily. We all know Harbaugh's gonna choke. We all know the story. It's gonna go down. Just as I said before, get your tissues ready because you're gonna be crying all night long. And State's taking this one, but of course that will wrap up this week's sports segment. And the question of the day is, who will win? Michigan, Michigan State.
Hey Cardinals, it's Josh, and I'm back with your Strong Fall Sports. Now, heading into the nest, sadly the football team lost to Pierce Middle School in a blowout, I guess. But we gotta give some credit to them. They played their hardest. Cross country sadly ended their season on the 14th, but we gotta give some big credit to Gabby Jablonski, Giovanni Gutierrez, and Tarek Yaya for the last meet. All of them won medals. Big congrats to them. Volleyball is knocking things out of the park. They are currently 10-1 and absolutely dominating. The soccer team is currently undefeated. I just gotta say, well done, soccer team. Keep it going. Now let's go interview cross-country athletes.
Cross-country is not knowing what the terrain will be, and that's the best thing about it.
Cross-country is running on different terrains, and it was an overall good experience.
Cross-country means an adventure sport, but it takes like a lot of hard work and dedication.
To expect the unexpected.
And cross country is when you run a lot and you learn how to pace yourself and you learn how to have stamina and build your stamina up.
And cross country is basically where you run 2 miles and you learn how to pace yourself.
Cross country to me is running, pacing yourself, and running 2 miles.
My favorite Halloween treat is Kit Kat, but let's go see what others have to say.
All right, everybody. I also want to let you know that, tell Mr. Lazorka that my favorite Halloween treat is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, for sure. Number one, candy corn is corny.
My favorite Halloween candy is Reese's.
Skittles.
People, the most underrated treat of them all, cheese balls. You can never go wrong with them.
M&M's.
Caramel apple.
Probably a Snickers because I just like the taste of it. Twix, Kit Kat, and Reese's. Twix. Gummy snakes.
Kit Kat.
Reese's. Twix.
Starburst.
Twix. Nerds.
Hey everybody, it's me, Katie. Now, I'm not that big into sports, but there's a big Michigan versus Michigan State game coming up tomorrow. So I was wondering, who do you think is going to win tomorrow? I personally think Michigan State is going to win, but let's hear what everybody else has to say for that.
Between Michigan and Michigan State, go blue, woo!
All right, I'd like to let you know that if you're going to make me choose between Michigan and Michigan State, it's going to have to be Michigan. Sorry, Gio.
Michigan State. Michigan. Michigan. Michigan State.
Michigan.
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 Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan.
State, Michigan. Michigan State.
Obviously, people, we already know the outcome of this football game. Of course, Michigan State's going to win the game. We all know this, but to Michigan fans, keep your tissues right next to you because you're going to need them after the game.
Michigan. Go Wolverines.
Well, hello, Cardinals. Welcome to the Grammar Police Halloween edition. Another letter from a fan, of course. Dear Grammar Police, I think you're spooktacular. Did you see what I did there? I'm hoping that you have some Halloween help for us with thoughts of scary movies, candy, costumes, and haunted houses. It is hard to focus on grammar. I'm sure you have a great treat for us today. Happy haunting, Annabelle. That name seems familiar. Let's start with which is which. The word which is asking for a specific one. For example, Cardinals, which costume is yours? Which one is it? A witch, W-I-T-C-H, is a woman thought to have evil magical powers that rides a broom and wears a pointed hat. No, Cardinals, not your teachers when they're angry. Shame on you. For example, the witch made a potion out of frog legs and children's fingernails. Oh. And then there's always a sandwich. Oh, you eat that, duh. Now, let's move on to something else, Cardinals. Punctuation. Let's look at these two sentences that both say, let's eat kids. This is a matter of life or death for all of you. Let's eat kids is talking about eating kids for dinner. Kid soup there? Ooh. Now, they say you need to feed your teachers, but teachers like brains, so it looks like we'd be starving around here. This next one, Cardinals say, let's eat, kids. That comma is showing that we're inviting you to eat with us. Let's eat, kids. Like, now's time to get started on this disgusting Halloween dinner before us. Let's eat. It's an invitation with the Comma Kids. It's letting you know you're supposed to do this. Don't let your poor grammar and punctuation scare your teacher, Cardinals, or you'll have the grammar police out searching for you.
Hi, I'm Lizette. Earlier this month, we had homecoming. Take a look at some Spirit Week fun.
Hey Cardinals, my favorite season is fall, but let's see what others have to say.
If you want to know what my favorite season is, I'm going to tell you for sure it is summer. I love the summer. I like to swim. I like to be outside. I like to be at the lake. I like to be out on the boat. That's definitely the best one for me, summer.
Fall.
Fall.
Fall. Winter. Autumn. Summer. Winter.
Spring. Fall. Summer.
Fall.
Fall. Spring.
Weeks.
Wait, can you see my shoulder?
No.
Spring.
This is Gio.
What?
Or he goes like this.
Oh.
Alright, people, we obviously already know that.
Is this thing on?
Eagle sparks.
Literally,
So close,
bro.
Do you want to be in the camera?
No, all that stuff makes me nervous. I already like taking pictures.
Hello, what are you doing?
The weather's starting to, you know?